In the desolate wastes of the Dreamlands, where the boundaries of reality blurred and the laws of nature held no sway, there existed an entity of unfathomable power and ancient lineage. It was Cthugha, the living flame, a primordial being that dwelled within the heart of a dying star. Cthugha's form was a swirling vortex of incandescent fire, its flames dancing and flickering with an otherworldly intensity. Its presence radiated an oppressive heat that could wither flesh and scorch the very air. Yet, amidst the inferno, there lay a semblance of consciousness, a malevolent intelligence that watched and waited. Legends whispered that Cthugha had once been a celestial being, a star that had fallen from the heavens and become corrupted by the darkness of the Dreamlands. Others believed it to be an elemental force, a manifestation of the primordial chaos that had given birth to the universe. Whatever its origins, Cthugha possessed a power that surpassed mortal comprehension. In the annals of the Dreamlands, tales were told of those who had dared to approach the living flame. Some were consumed by its fiery embrace, their bodies reduced to ash in an instant. Others were driven mad by its whispers, their minds shattered by the horrors it revealed. One such tale spoke of a young dreamer named Alastor, who sought knowledge and power beyond the realm of mortals. Guided by an ancient tome, he ventured into the desolate wastes, his heart pounding with both anticipation and trepidation. As Alastor approached the dying star, he felt an overwhelming sense of awe and terror. The heat was unbearable, but he pressed on, driven by an insatiable curiosity. As he drew closer, he could see the swirling vortex of flames, its center a blinding inferno. With trembling hands, Alastor reached out towards the living flame. In that instant, his mind was flooded with visions of unimaginable horror. He saw ancient civilizations destroyed by its fiery wrath, and he heard the screams of countless souls consumed by its insatiable hunger. Overwhelmed by the revelation, Alastor recoiled in terror. He turned and fled, his body and mind scarred by the encounter. From that day forward, he became a recluse, haunted by the nightmares that plagued his sleep. As the eons passed, Cthugha remained dormant within its fiery prison. But the legends of its power persisted, whispered among the dreamers and the denizens of the Dreamlands. And as the stars continued to fade and the universe grew old, the living flame waited patiently, its malevolent gaze fixed upon the world below. One fateful night, as a comet streaked across the sky, a group of cultists gathered at the base of the dying star. They had heard the ancient prophecies and believed that the time had come for Cthugha to awaken. With incantations and sacrifices, they summoned the living flame from its slumber. The star erupted in a blinding blaze, and Cthugha emerged from the inferno, its flames reaching out to consume the cultists. As the flames spread, the Dreamlands trembled. Ancient cities crumbled into dust, and the very fabric of reality began to unravel. The living flame had returned, and with it came an era of darkness and despair. But even as Cthugha's power grew, there were those who dared to resist. A group of dreamers, led by a wise old sage, gathered their strength and confronted the living flame. They wielded ancient weapons and invoked the power of the Dreamlands itself. A fierce battle ensued, the flames of Cthugha clashing against the ethereal forces of the dreamers. In the end, the dreamers prevailed. They banished Cthugha back to its fiery prison, sealing it away once more. But the scars of the battle remained, and the Dreamlands would never be the same. And so, the legend of Cthugha, the living flame, was passed down through generations of dreamers. It became a tale of caution, a reminder that even in the realm of dreams, there are forces that should never be awakened.